Hey guys, I want to show off this coral red Fender Player 2 Telecaster. Okay, again has the classic Telecaster body shape, and of course the headstock is your standard uh, Telecaster shape. Okay, this particular guitar is made in Ensenada. Let's see if I can get a good picture of that. Ensenada, which is in Mexico. This is the first player guitar that I've seen that says Ensenada on it. I don't know if they're trying to kind of imitate the American professional guitars that are made in Corona, California. They very well could be. I think it's kind of cool. Like I said in the previous video with that Daytona blue guitar that I was trying out, I don't care at this point if it's made in Mexico or not. I think this is a fine sounding guitar with all of the features of your regular just workhorse Telecaster. Okay, these new Player 2 series has some really awesome colors. Like I said, this is called Coral Red. Kind of reminds me of my Candy Apple Red Fiero GT back in 1986 when I was 16 years old. Um, but it's just a beautiful finish, and they just do a really good job. Real glossy, just no flaws whatsoever in this guitar at all. As you can see, we've got the 6 holes for the strings to go through, so it's a through the body to string up this guitar as it should be, in my opinion. And most of your nicer guitars are going to do that. Then it goes up through this bridge and up to the tuning pegs. Okay, so the bridge features, I consider this to be a modern style bridge, so it's not really a classic um, Telecaster setup. Each string has its own saddle that it sits in. For me, I like this. It reminds me of my Stratocaster, and to me, it's just easier, way easier to intonate. Get it in tune with itself, and it also, in my opinion, makes the tuning of the guitar itself easier and stays in tune better. My personal opinion, of course. It has the Anaco 5 Fender pickups in them, which are pretty darn hot. So this is not like that blue one I did a few weeks ago. Whenever this is not a limited edition Seymour Duncan Saturday Night Special pickups. These are Fender Anaco 5 pickups. They're hot. They sound nice. The positions sound just like they should as far as neck pickup and bridge pickup. And I'll demonstrate that here in a little bit. This particular guitar has a maple neck, rounded edges, low profile C shape in the back. Of course, all of them now have the skunk stripe, where that's where the truss rod goes into when they're producing these. And you adjust the truss rod right up here like normal. And like I said, the strings go from the back through the bridge and up to these vintage style tuners. Okay, vintage style tuners. They're not vintage tuners. They're new, but they used to make them just like this back in the day, say 50s, 60s. I don't know when they come up with the modern tuners, but these are look just like the originals I've seen in magazines, in books, the history of Fender and stuff like that. Of course, the black pick guard 3. It's a 3-ply, I guess you call it 3-ply, black, white, black. The player series that I've seen in the catalogs have this coral red. These are with the maple neck, of course. Coral red, black on black, and polar white, which I believe has, I can't remember if it has a black. I think it has a black pick guard as well. Didn't really like the polar white. I mean, it's just like blind you. Then I was toying around with trying out some of this series with the rosewood necks, but can't find any in Oklahoma. Just kind of par for the course. I could get one ordered in and a couple different ones ordered in. It's just a color preference at that point. So the rosewood fretboards for sure that I was looking at has aquatone blue and birch green, and butterscotch blonde actually is out there. I don't know where they're at in the United States. I heard that they're not coming out at all until at the end of February. Butterscotch blonde would be Not with the no. I think the butterscotch blonde actually has the maple neck. That's going to be, in my opinion, a copy of a 1950s Telecaster when they first come out. I am going to play through a couple of those professional models at Guitar Center tomorrow evening. I'm going to also talk to those guys down there about the static that I heard from that that blue one. But anyway, not hearing that on this guitar, and I say I don't know if I'm gonna keep this in my collection or not. It sounds really nice. Um, for instance, the uh, neck pickup, in my opinion, is just pure jazz tone. Uh, in my opinion, I mean, it just sounds just like a real mellow sound of the. I can mess with the tone. So that's the neck pickup only. That's this one right here. Totally opposite will be the bridge pickup, and this is where the Telecasters get their country twang sound, for instance. Okay. And then the middle pickup, or the middle pickup, the middle position here activates both of these at the same time. I don't know. I've used them on distortion sounds, and I don't have my pedals out here right now. But maybe just some rock or just some And so there's basically the three sounds, minus you can adjust the tone on all those right here and get all kinds of tones that whatever you're playing. So so far so good on this guitar. The fretwork, I was going to mention that the fretwork is finished. It's beautiful. I mean, it's slick right down through here, man. There's no pieces of metal that stick out that you have to file down. The nut here, ooh, see here, there. It's a it's not a real bone. It's a synthetic bone is what they call it. So kind of a fancy plastic, but it's all right. It's still okay. I might would put a real bone nut in there eventually if I keep this guitar. But we're gonna find out and see. I'm gonna play it for a little while. I'm gonna try out some more guitars and see what they have in at Guitar Center in Norman, Oklahoma tomorrow, and see if we can't find the right guitar. I still like that Daytona blue, and I'm gonna go back and I may ask them if I can borrow that again for a week while I do the research on the that kind of scratchy sound, that electric sound, because it's not a short. I took that guitar apart and it's wired perfectly. Haven't taken this one apart, so I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, we'll figure it out at some point, because that's what I do, and I do this all for you guys. And I appreciate you all, each and every one of you, new people, man. Please hit that thumbs up, push that subscribe button, please, right now. I super appreciate it. And for you all that are subscribed to me, I thank you guys and appreciate you guys tuning in to me and watching me and my antics between cooking and guitars and vinyl spins and everything. Appreciate you guys. So, hey, until next time, I'll catch you later.